It was the summer of 2006. I graduated from college and was able to take care of myself on my own for a few days. So when my parents told me they were going away someplace special for their marriage anniversary for a few days and if I could mind the place, I didn't feel worried, rather excited because I'm not normally alone at home for so long, and it will give me the opportunity to catch up on things that are easier when my parents aren't around, like maybe finish this car I started working on a while ago that was too hard doing while my dad was also using the garage. I may be even thinking of inviting a few friends over. Later on in the night, I called a friend and asked if they wanted to come over. He said he was busy and probably won't be able to in a while, but will when he can. So after that, I started watching TV, and then I heard a clamour from the spare room next door. I went to see what it was and walked over to the room and walked in. I didn't see anything noticeable, like a falling picture or something fallen over. I walked back to watch more TV, not bothering to worry about it, then called it a night after a couple of hours. I was in my bed drifting to sleep when I noticed my closet door was open, which I normally keep shut because even though I'm far too old to be scared of such childish things, I get uneasy when a closet door is open while in bed. I don't know why really. I guess I just feel eyes watching me from inside, or feel that something is in there. When I closed it and went back in my bed, I finally drifted asleep until I immediately sat up and grabbed my hockey bat I keep under the bed. Something was telling me my friend was finished doing whatever and made his way inside, but the other feeling was something different and less innocent. I followed the hallway towards the living room from where the noise was coming from, and then I saw a head peeking over the couch at me. I screamed and hid behind the hallway corner. I noticed the face looked familiar, but was too hard to make out exactly because of the dark. I then got the courage to approach this person, gripping my bat tightly, but as I made it to the couch, there was nothing in sight, and I even looked around the living room and found no one. I started walking back, questioning myself, until I see it again, looking out my room. But then I realized it was my friend, but not the one I called earlier. She must be playing a game with me, but this went too far, and it made me mad. Even though I was angry and knew who it was, I decided to play along and pretend I didn't know it was her. I wanted to get it back badly, so I pretended I didn't notice her. I also pretended to call the police when at some point my eye contact with hers, and it was too noticeable to act like I didn't see her after she poked her head into my bedroom door. She ran away after that to another side of the house. I thought she finally would have surrendered when faking to contact the police. She's really pushing it, but I'll win. I laid in bed thinking how crazy she's gotten, drifting to sleep again, hoping she left my house, until I woke with a dreadful gut feeling, remembering that the girl I was thinking of just told me the night before on the phone that she was going somewhere tomorrow, which was today. So that means that the person in the house isn't her. Then who is it? I felt like puking. My heart started pounding in my chest. I could feel my stomach had sunken. Instead of staying in my room and calling the police like I should have, I grabbed the hockey bat again and searched the house. I was too worried anyway that this person would make their way back into my room anytime and kill me before the cops arrived, and if I did try to ring them, they would hear me and come after me again, and this time they might end it. I was exploring the living room again, as it was the closest and where they'd been hiding most of the time, feeling eyes watching me from every corner. But then I hear the footsteps coming from a different part of the house. It was down the hallway, past my room towards the laundry. I made my way walking past both rooms and noticed that the door to the spare room was open. I continued to walk, hearing the footsteps going further down the hall at the end where my parents' bedroom was, and I came at the corner to the hallway of my parents' room and saw it. This person was just staring at me. When I started walking to this person, I started to realize it is actually my friend. This whole thing was a giant prank, I thought to myself. As I started getting nearer, she moved away behind the door, and before walking in, I stopped at the door calling her name, ready to block her at the corner. And then I walked into the corner behind the door, and I am grabbed by a much taller body, and looked up to see a man holding her head in the other hand. Then